All right, good morning. Welcome back to Florida Boat Guy. A couple updates on this episode. Big news, getting ready for the next long distance trip, and I'll show you a little bit on the map. The plan is this is the second week of July. Great weather window this time of year. I'm gonna try and tow the boat over to Fort Lauderdale. We're gonna spend the night there, put it in the water early in the morning, and we're gonna do a quick run over to Bimini with, if the weather cooperates, obviously a 20-foot boat. We gotta see what everything looks like. First time for me crossing the Gulf Stream, first time for me taking the boat out of the country. So going to be going over all of that over the next couple weeks. Hopefully we get the weather window. This is the time of year to do it. Got to cross the Gulf Stream this time of year. The winds are going with the Gulf Stream. That means the waves are going to be a little more palatable for this boat. During the winter, winds are going against the Gulf Stream. That causes higher waves. So that trip should be about a 50-mile run over to Bimini. I've already got my marina slip reserved. This is the second week of July. That's the plan. So right now, got a few things I'm working on, last minute projects, basically trying to get the boat ready. First one's the trailer. I'll show you the issue I have with the trailer. And then also got a little issue with the Garmin, and so I'll show you that next. And then after that, I've got 2 boats this week for this episode. All right, let's get into it. So anybody with a trailerable boat knows the constant woes of saltwater and trailers. This is my trailer. It's a 2020 Rocket, and when we went to the Keys, we had multiple issues. Burned out bearing, also had a blown tire, and one of the issues, the prior owner bought this trailer, and you can see here, weight of cargo should never exceed 2,149 pounds. That means these are twin 1,500-pound axles. This boat, loaded down with fuel and water, weighs about 4,500 pounds. So we are more than double the weight carrying capacity of this trailer. So I'm trying to find maybe a used one. I'm working with the guys over at Sunray. I'm going to maybe trade this trailer in on something just with heavier duty axles that is rated to handle this boat and also has brakes. In Florida, anything over 3,000 pounds, you are legally required to have brakes. This trailer is just a straight tongue. There are no surge brakes on it. So that's the first thing. Working on getting that done. Hopefully here in the next 2 weeks, get this trailer swapped out. All right, we're on to the next issue here, and I think what happened is I downloaded or purchased some maps from Garmin on my other chart plotter, and when I moved the card over to this one, it says the maps are not authorized. So cannot unlock maps. First error I get every time I turn this on. So what I'm gonna have to do is take this entire dash off to get to the memory cards. Thank you for that, Garmin. So going to do that now. Okay, so the Garmin is out here and the memory cards are in the slot here. And I've got 2 SD cards and I'm not sure which one is which. I'm gonna take those both out and see what happens here, and see if I can get that message to go away, and then re-download the maps using the Garmin ActiveCaptain app. So let's try that now. Okay, so I formatted the memory card on my laptop. Going to put that back in. All right, memory card is in. It's recognizing it. I'm going to set that as the ActiveCaptain. We're going to format the card. Creating ActiveCaptain memory card. Okay, so that should be specific to this unit. So let's go back to the phone. So all of that downloaded. Now it says it's downloading the charts, and hopefully that's the end of that problem. So downloading that now. Going to do one quick check once it's done, and we'll see. I purchased the chart that goes all the way to the Bahamas, which is what we need to get to Bimini, which also shows the not just the updated charts, but also the satellite view. So you can see all of the land from a satellite view, almost like you're looking at Google Maps, even when you're offshore with no cell phone service or anything like that. All of that will be downloaded into the chart plotter. So going to see what happens once this finishes up. Okay, charts are updated, and now I'm seeing the chart that I paid for, and we can see here this is my local marina, and it's giving me the full satellite view of everything around it, which is really cool. I had paid for that but not been able to use it for over a year, so glad I finally got that and no more errors. So going to check one more thing. I just want to make sure I have a chart of Bimini, Bahamas in here, and going to check that next. Okay, so here is Bimini on the chart, and I do not have the satellite photos here, but this is the updated chart, and I've got all of the markers for the channel that I'm going to need to traverse to get to where we're going, and here in a couple weeks. And this is where we're going. I've actually put a marker here. This is Resorts World Marina in Bimini, Bahamas. So this is where we're going here. I've got everything I need on the chart, and looks like everything downloaded perfectly. So this is great. We should be good to go. Welcome back to the Florida Boat Guy episode of What Not to Do. I think this guy had a few too many drinks when he tried to load his boat on the trailer. Nice try, but not quite, buddy. I need to get some videos in, and we're going to take a look at this brand new Stamas. These Stamas yachts is based out of Tarpon Springs, right down the street from us here. So this is their center console. This boat is brand new. This is a 23, and I'm going to take a quick look here in just a moment. All right, a quick view of this Stamas from the top here. Really like the hardtop. I'm interested to see. Looks like it's got pretty decent cabin space in the center console. So I'm going to take a look there in a second. Okay, so on board this brand new 2023 Stamas center console. And like I said, I don't know a ton about these boats other than they're local, but every time I'm on one, I'm always impressed with the quality. Just to my eye, all of the stainless steel hardware seems top-notch. Everything is through-bolted. The stitching on these seats is the cross-stitching, JL audio equipment, the big Simrad units, joystick docking, everything you could want on this thing. So I'm going to look this up, but I'm assuming this is a $200,000 to $300,000 boat with all of these options. But what the cool thing, it looks like it's got a pretty decent cabin inside the center console. So that's pretty cool. This center console boat, full wraparound seating, hardtop, and then you actually have a usable cabin. Wow, what a great design. So we've clearly got air conditioning, refrigerator, well, air conditioning, let's just say that again, air conditioning, stovetop, a little TV, plenty of room for one, maybe an adult and a child to sleep back there. And let's see here, a stand-up head with shower, sump for the shower, and a window. I mean, whoa. And I like this window here. I mean, what a fantastic boat. I don't see a lot of that. Usually these cabins in center consoles are simply for a toilet, a head, and maybe a little bit of storage, but this an air-conditioned cabin on this. So quick look up front. We got wraparound seating. Looks like there's a filler cushion there. Anchor windlass installed there. Glass, fully enclosed center console helm. So these are very cool, and I'm going to get on to the next one. Holy cow! Look at this. But I'm not here for this one. I'm here for this one. Not a bad looking yacht. All right, we're on the bridge of a 97 foot Marlow. This bridge. Front cabin here. Master bath.
Watch TV. This whole thing comes up.
It's got the retractable TV.
It'll come up and down. You open that door. That's a TV right there.
That's something else. It's tough being rich.
Yeah, this boat's up there.
Wrap around kitchen. We got the ring cat guys here solving problems.
One day at a time.
One day at a time, that's right.
GoPro.
Alright, coming upstairs on this Marlow. Got the dinghy. All right, upstairs, top deck of this 2007 97-foot Marlow. This boat's actually made in China. The owner here was having some fuel issues. The guys over at Ring Power working on the Cat diesels right now, and they let me in to do a quick little video of the inside. But we're up top right now. Very cool. We've got our hot tub here, grill. This door is locked. We'll go in from the other side, but I like the shade. That's cool. 97 feet. Unbelievable. I think I'd be happy with the dinghy. Full-time job keeping this woodwork up. Oh, sun pad up there. Couple anchors. Man. 120-pound anchor. Well, that was fun. The owner is Ed. He called me and said he had a 97 boat that needed to be worked on, and I thought he meant 1997, not 97 foot. So did a little digging on that boat. It actually has an onboard fuel polishing system already built in. The owner had no idea that he even had it. So the boat will polish its own fuel. No need for me, but I had fun getting to look around and taking a couple videos. Interesting fact that it's a 2007. I was just talking to the Ring Cat mechanics working on the engines, and they said that boat only has 60 hours of runtime. It just sits and sits. Owner never takes it anywhere. Also explains why he had no idea that he had an onboard fuel polisher. So anyway, that was still fun to see, and I'm going to head on to the next one.